I'm going to be letterboxing my actual life. I've never used Letterboxd before. Letterboxed. I keep forgetting there's a D. I've never used it before, but I understand how it works to a certain extent. I'm gonna be rating these 1 through 5. If I could, probably 0. Giving reviews and giving the movie titles. Instead of my favorites, it's like ranking my years from hell, because it aligns with the video. The first movie that is on my ranking my years of hell is Honest. I'd give this like a 2.5. The female main character is such a bitch. Don't like her. Would recommend, but I could see how it would make people upset. This was like 2022 2023. Yeah, 2022 to 2023. This is my 7th grade year. I just feel like that year was filled with lots of drama, lots of immaturity, and a lot of me not being honest with myself, and also losing my patience and starting a lot of bad habits. And it's just like, I don't know, I could have been better. And I took that year as a learning opportunity, and it kind of humbled me. Not even kind of, it humbled me a lot. I was very gullible that entire year. Any rumors that were fed to me or told to me, I'd believe them, because I had such low self-esteem. But it was kind of crazy because I was so cocky that year. Like, I was so confident, so cocky, but I was still aware of the fact that I had low self-esteem. And also, funny enough, I do feel like I did have like an actual like movie moment this year, and it was basically just this unnecessary drama, something I actually wasn't at fault for the first time that year. There was like this girl going around spreading rumors about me, and it caused me to lose a lot of people close to me, but also had random people I did not even know walking up to me and just like talking smack to my face, saying I was talking about them. Mind you, it was people I had never seen before in my life. Like, they were like emerging from like the undergrounds. I had my last straw when it wasn't like I wasn't necessarily close with her, but she was close to somebody in my family, and I did value her and like loved her as a person a lot. She ignored the fuck out of me, and then that's when I realized, okay, like, this is serious. And I had just gotten to a point where, okay, like, I'm overwhelmed. Obviously, I was getting my karma for previous drama that I had caused that year. I literally broke down in front of everyone in the hallway. Like, it was, I think, passing period, and everyone was in the hall. I literally was on my last straw, and I broke down, and I was like hugging my principal, crying in her arms. And I wish I could erase that, because holy cow, that was embarrassing, but well needed and great life lesson. 2 out of 5. Movie 2 is How to Disappear. I'd rate this like a 3.5. It was good, but just not for me. Would I recommend it? I mean, sure, I feel like it'd be interesting to watch, but it's also just like, why would you want to watch that? I don't know. I don't completely recommend it. This year, it was calm, but oh my god, it was so messy. And I think 8th grade year was worse than my 7th grade year. Not like drama wise, like 7th grade year was horrible, but I mean like community wise. Like, everyone hated each other but also loved each other. There was a lot of like just crazy drama. We're in 8th grade, middle school. I was walking out of classrooms and catching people making out in the stairway. There were fights. I literally was walking the hallway. I'm not gonna act like I didn't know it was gonna happen. Like, I was literally told it was gonna happen, that's why I followed. But obviously I know better now. Like, I would not walk up to watch a fight ever. I haven't in like the past like 2 years. There was this girl literally started fighting in the middle of the hallway, coffee spilled all over the floor, friendships ending over boys. Yes, I was at fault. No, I'm not saying I was the one who was messing with the boy. No, I'm saying I dropped someone over a boy. Yes. Did I become friends with her again? Yeah, because I realized how like unrealistic and just stupid that was, because it's middle school. It's not real life. It's not that serious. I feel like this year I was kind of like mentally checked out, because I was overwhelmed with like everything that was happening, and honestly I was just not that problematic that year. And also, it's just like there was a lot of like reoccurring drama with the same person or people per se, and it just got tiring and boring and just like, okay, like, why are we even doing this? I became friends with lots of new people. Yes, I knew them previously, but I was not friends with them. But I also became friends with people like I did not know at all, and I loved that year. I had the best teachers ever. Mentally, I'd say I was okay, but halfway I was not like mentally there anymore because I just had so much going on personally. And when you have like your personal life affecting your school life, it doesn't make it easy. But I feel like I still persevered, pushed through, finished the school year with decent grades, honestly over decent grades, and I'm kind of proud of myself on how I like handled things in 8th grade way more maturely than I did in 7th, and that was 2023 to 2024. Third movie is Liquid Smooth. This was 2024, 2025. I chose this because I feel like this is my prime. I was so freaking beautiful, gorgeous, perfect. I also was a lot more mature than I was in my previous years, which is expected because I am transitioning from middle school to high school, and I'm in my 3rd year of high school now, which is crazy. But freshman year, beautiful, stunning, everything. I barely had drama, and when I did, it was like tiny, like itty bitty problems, and it wasn't like something like that was genuinely like affecting me. Like, I did not care that much. I'd rate this a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, and I take away that point because if I'm gonna be 100%, I loved myself this year, but the way I got to like the point I was at was not healthy, and it did like corrupt my mind in multiple ways. And like I was just so easily like triggered this year, like just seeing like my friends and like certain things, it triggered me badly, and that's what kept me going for that entire year. And it's just like I've also lost that like control that I had, and I want it back. But I don't have anything here that's motivating, and I'm not like, that's no shade to my friends now, but I don't have anything motivating. And I wasn't triggered because I was jealous, but more so like, oh my gosh, like I want to look like them. Like, they're perfect in my eyes, like they're beautiful, I love them, like I want to be just like them. And I was able to achieve that to like a certain extent. Obviously you can't ever be exactly like someone. I didn't want to be exactly like someone. I just wanted to be prettier and be able to like fit in to their style and like their group. But great year. I did end up spending like majority of the year chasing a guy. That's also something that kept me motivated with the whole like control thing. But it's just like I still had so much fun that year. Like, there was really no like actual problems. I did lose like 2 friends that year, but they weren't like prominent friends. Like, it did not take a toll on me. Obviously I have my regrets, and I do think I could have went about situations differently, but it wasn't like I was cursing them out, blasting them online, or talking bad about them. I mean, I did talk bad about one of them, but I had a lot of respect for these girls that I was friends with, and I have no problem with them now. And there was never like really that much of a problem then. It was just like I did not feel they were good friends. Like, I felt betrayed in a sense. I don't know. 4.5 out of 5. Beautiful, obsessed, everything. Yes. Okay, last movie because what I recorded got deleted. Okay, last movie, 4th movie is Lucky Star. I needed a lucky star this year. This is like 2025 to now. Yeah, 2025 now. Roughest year of my life, and this isn't even me like pity farming, because I genuinely feel this way, and I personally don't think I'm a victim in any of like the previous years, but this year just opened up a new door for me. Okay, I moved, but before I moved, something happened, took a toll on me, like a major freaking toll. literally was so unhappy no matter who I was around, and it was like my usual people who just like made me forget all the problems I have. No, 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 no. They were haunting me every day. I dreaded going to school. I dreaded waking up. I dreaded getting out of bed. I dreaded leaving my room. Like, I dreaded everything. Okay? I dreaded everything. Then I moved. Okay? My worst nightmare happened. Had to get over it. Had to accept it because no one cared how I felt. No one cared. No one. Got over it. Okay, like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Do I want to be here? No. I don't want to live here. I want to see my friends, but it's okay. It's okay. I am doing the worst I have ever done academically. And I care so much about my academic career. I remember 8th grade, I saw 2 C's on my report card and I broke down crying. And I left. I just walked out of the classroom. I just walked out. I just walked out. Obviously, my teacher okayed it once I came back because she knew I was feeling some type of way about my grade. But now, I gave up on myself this year, academically, and just, like, physically and mentally. Like, I just gave up. And usually, like, I'm the type of person, like, ignore how I feel, like, mentally. Because I know, like, whatever I say, it's probably gonna be invalidated. So, I just, like, gave up. But no. December comes. Why don't I just kill myself? No. The happiest month of the year. And I had some BS happen to me. And obviously, I'm gonna think it's my fault. It was my fault. It was my fault. Literally had me done for the rest of the year. Okay, I got interrupted and ended up falling asleep, and it's basically 2 in the morning because it's 1:57. This year was, Jesus Christ, I needed Jesus. It was if I could put half a star, I would, but it was a 1. Horrible. A lot of things I just not want to relive ever in my life, or even just thinking about it sucks, and like, something I want to deal with. And watching myself like freaking like cope on camera. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep before I'm gonna edit this video, so bye.